Hey, peace. What's happening, everyone? On our deal with.
Like the rushing of a mighty wind. Like the rushing of a mighty wind.
You got American Dream. Did American Dream? I think Dream did a good presentation on that. Kenny Sosa.
American Dream. Yes, sir.
I heard he did a good presentation. Go ahead, Dream.
One of the few times we don't fight.
I know. Come on, Dream. Unmute yourself, Dream. I can't believe you ain't that.
Hey, what's up, man?
Proud of you, Dream. Proud of you, Dream. I say you did it because you ain't like black people anyway. You trying to get them out of it anyway.
Well, what you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. You got a partner. I'm in the middle of a basketball game with my son, so I wasn't really paying much. I just heard when you called my name, so I figured I had to speak. But yeah, what can you remind me what you're talking about?
No, your presentation you did on science.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if I would call that a presentation. That was just a Chat GPT reading more than anything else. And it was pretty simple. But yeah, appreciate you. Appreciate the shout out for it. Appreciate it. But I guess I wanted to ask, because I'm a layman in terms of science. So, if I'm asking stupid questions, just forgive me. But let me ask, would you like the ancient healers of, let's say, the ancient healers of Egypt or Africa, back in those days, they weren't necessarily called doctors, but would you say that they would be considered the doctors of their time?
Yeah, all throughout history, people practice medicine, right? Whether it's by via herbalists, shamanism, witch doctors, whatever, those are the doctors of their society. The way they practice their medicine is fundamentally and structurally different, but that doesn't make them less the doctors of their time, right? The assumption that these people are not aware, highly sophisticated, know their natural environment, know which herbs, etc. to use, right? Doesn't take away from the fact that they are practicing medicine. Yes, so you can
go. So why?
But not in the modern sense, right? So
yeah, absolutely.
To say that you have to really take into account what they were doing. So we can use a word, right, to represent both cultures, yet the practice be completely distinct.
Sure. So why would you say that? Why wouldn't you say that the natural philosophers, the same way healers are the doctors of their time, and modern science, evolved out of what they were doing? Like if they hadn't done what they did, we wouldn't have the modern science that we have now. So why? Well, let me just finish the question. Why do you think, regardless of that, why wouldn't you say that the ancient or those natural philosophers, why wouldn't you say they are the scientists of their time?
Because science is a specific philosophical thought process. It's completely distinct from natural philosophers. So what's the problem with them being known as natural philosophers, which they actually are? I can reverse the question. If they're practicing natural philosophy, which we obviously see, the system, authoritative, deductive, etc., we understand that, we accept it. It's their knowledge system, which we have no problem with. Since it's their knowledge system, which we have no problem with, why would there be an issue with them being natural philosophers, which is perfectly within the framework of their philosophical, within the preview of their philosophical framework? So I reverse the question: what's wrong with them being natural philosophers?
What's wrong with them? Just the same thing that's wrong with the ancient healers just being healers. I guess I'm just not sure why you would say, if we were to have a crystal ball, and just to get a look at history and get a glimpse of the past, we would say those ancient healers are the doctors of their time. And I think it would be fair for us to also say that those natural philosophers are the scientists of their time.
No, they're natural philosophers.
Can y'all hear me?
Go ahead,
I'm sorry, Unc.
Hey, Dream, because the Black Owl's just going to grab onto that. And they're going to make the ancient Egyptian scientists. See? You give them a rope, they're going to
think their time.
No, and they're gonna run with it, gonna say, see, they was practicing science. But then I would say, if they was the scientists of their time, then why in the hell didn't they go to the fucking moon then? No, they was who they was at the time. You get
Well,
it?
you don't think? Well, let me ask you this: Do you think science has stopped evolving?
No, I think we gotta give credit where the credit is. The credit is
But science
is
hasn't
based.
stopped evolving, right? Science is going to change in the future. Like
Science
in the future,
develops.
they're going to
Science
do.
No. Hold on. We know what? I got it now. We gotta address that. That's a fake narrative. That's actually a fake narrative. You get that, right? Like that's come on, bro. Gonna stop evolving. Like you're basically saying that it was science at 350,000 years and it kept evolving to modern times. That's what you're thinking?
Yeah.
Is that your thought process on it?
Yeah, what I'm saying is, I think,
You heard
and you know, I may be wrong, but what I'm saying is the reason that they weren't doing what we call modern science today is because they just didn't have the knowledge, but they were asking those same questions. They were asking the questions,
they
they just
weren't
didn't
asking
have the
the same
knowledge to come up with the answers. The reason
they
we have the
weren't
answers
asking
we
the
have
same
today, if I could just finish.
They weren't asking the same questions.
They weren't
You
asking.
want to insist on that and continue. Not when I'm on the floor. No. So you're going to correct that error and then continue. They weren't asking the same questions, fundamentally different questions. And these questions differ throughout the epoch, right? Throughout time, those questions change. However, they weren't practicing science until an epistemic rupture happened and a different philosophical framework that was established. Science is a particular way of thinking. So prior to that, you don't have science. Now you can continue.
Yeah, I guess you know, continuing, we're just going to keep going around in circles. So am I able to be heard? I think is my connection good?
Yeah, you got
Is my
good connection.
connection
You sound good. You're super clear.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I guess you know, I guess the main concern I'm having is just the idea that, you know, because the healthcare that we have today is an evolution from where we were back in the days as ancient healers.
It's a
And
development.
it's a development or an evolution. Our healthcare
Evolution
evolved
is an unguided process. Development is a structured attempt to improve on a particular situation. When you're having conversations,
but doesn't healthcare work like that as well? Like, isn't healthcare also a structured development as well?
Okay, I'm hitting the 3-hour mark. Yeah, okay, that's
No. Science
No,
don't come from
I'm just
something.
saying.
No, what I was yelling.
If you're trying to say that that the foundation of medicine is built on traditional knowledge, we welcome you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying this the same way the foundation of our healthcare and what we call healthcare today, modern healthcare, is based on what was done in the past, and we still use what they use in the past. Like let me ask: is natural philosophy still a part of? Do scientists today? Do we still consider natural philosophy as science today?
No. Ho. Science doesn't come from science. Did you understand that?
Science doesn't come from science.
No, science comes from an accumulative of knowledge. And it accumulates.
Yeah, but I mean,
right? No, listen. You have to listen. If you don't listen and fight, then you're gonna mess it up. Pharmacology. You got you got early people dealing with herbs, right? Okay. And through years and thousands of years, the transitioning thousands of years, there's so many other things you have to know. Right? Like active ingredients. That doesn't come to later on. And that's not herbology at all. That's you need different fields of study to come together. You need different fields.
Sir, I understand that, Ankh.
Yeah, so it's not.
I understand that, but sure. But what I'm saying is, that at every point in history, even what the Egyptians were doing was an accumulation of what came before them. So if to be science means you're an accumulation, then every point in history was an accumulation of what came before them. So why would that disqualify? Because the Egyptians were accumulated the knowledge that was before them, and then the Greeks accumulated some of the Egyptian stuff, and then everything else the Egyptians did. So why is it that our accumulation is more science than anybody else's?
very carefully.
Just because we're black, they say we are slaves. Speak of righteousness, they say we are praise. Just because we're black, they say we are slaves. Speak of righteousness, they say we are praise. Brought us from the motherland in bondage and chains. Bury our culture and change our names. They claim we're free, yet we are in pain. As long as there's life, there's a lot to gain. Just because we're black, they say we are slaves. Speak of righteousness, they say we are praise. Just because we're black, they say we are slaves. Speak of righteousness, they say we are praise. When God spoke his words, they said he was deranged. Marley sung his songs, they said the same. Malcolm X and Martin Luther fought relentlessly so we could be better. Just because we're black, they say we are slaves. Speak of righteousness, they say we are praise. Just because we're black, they say we are slaves. Speak of righteousness, they say we are praise. Brought us from the motherland in bondage and chains. Bury our culture and change our names. They claim we're free, yet we are in pain. As long as there's life, there's a lot to gain. Just because we're black,